Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're reviewing one of the most talked about prop firms in the entire space right now, and that is FundedNext. It's one of our absolute favorites with so many great features, and we highly recommend it to you guys. All the hype around FundedNext is well deserved. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. So FundedNext are a forex and CFD prop firm. They've done a futures part of the prop firm as well. We've got another separate video reviewing that. Go ahead and watch that. The link will be in the description below. But if you just want to trade forex and CFD and everything else along those lines, then this is one of the best prop firms in our opinion to trade on, because you can get up to 95% of the profit split. You can get up to $300,000 in funded capital. In 24 hours, you will have a guaranteed payout. There's no time limit to pass these challenge phases. And if you brand new to the prop firm space and trading in general, and you want to see how your trading strategy would work on these prop firms, then they have a free trial option as well, which is absolutely amazing. So if you want to test your skills and trade on a demo account, I'd highly suggest, if you're looking at doing prop firms, to take advantage of free trials like this, because you get used to how to trade for prop firms. It's completely different. You want to find the best entries possible and make sure that you don't go into too much drawdown, because that is making sure you don't go into too much drawdown is what's going to save you a lot of money from failing potential future prop firm accounts. So one of the promises is you get paid in 24 hours, or they pay you $1,000 extra, which is absolutely amazing. You're not going to complain if they took over 24 hours to pay you, because they're going to give you $1,000 extra. But that is the promises that they make. The average disbursement time on payouts is 5 hours, and it is one of the most trusted prop firms in the entire space when it comes to paying out to the traders consistently. And when it comes to pips and spreads, it's some of the best in the space. We'll get into that later on as well. Let's first look at the account options that are available on FundedNext, because you've got a bit to choose from. You've got 4 account types that you can choose from. You've got the Stellar 2-step, the Stellar 1-step, Stellar Light, and Stellar Instant, which is a brand new feature, the instant funding variations. One of my favorite parts about these challenges is the fact you get 15% profit share from the challenge phase. So not only do you get the chance to get your account refunded as soon as you pass the prop firm challenge, you also get a bit of profit from just using the challenge phase, which no other prop firm account or no other prop firm challenge does at all, to be able to give you the chance to actually make some money from passing the challenge as well. It gives you that extra incentive to make sure that you do pass it, in my opinion. And these are only available, that 15% profit share is only available on the Stellar 2-step, the Stellar 1-step, and as soon as you get into the Stellar Light, that is not available. But the accounts are a tiny bit cheaper if you decide to go with Stellar Light. So on the Stellar 2-step, you've got a $6,000 account. That's the lowest amount you can get. That costs you $59. 15K account, $119. A 25K account, $199. 50K account, $299. 100K account will cost you $549, and a 200K account would cost you $1,099. So your profit targets that you need to be meeting in the first phase, you need to meet a profit target of 8%, and the second phase will be 5%. Your maximum overall loss is very generous, and that is 10%. Your maximum daily loss is 5%. News trading is allowed on all of these accounts. You can get profit split up to 95% with additional add-ons. Your minimum trading days that you need to trade for are 5 days, and you get your first withdrawal after trading for 21 days. They're on to the Stellar 1-step. The accounts are a tiny bit more expensive for some of them. So your 6K account costs you $65, 15K account will cost you $129, 25K account will cost you $219, your 50K account costs you $329, your 100K account costs you $569, and your 200K account will cost you $1,099. Your profit target is 10%, your maximum overall loss is 6%, and your maximum daily loss is 3%. Now the minimum trading days on this is 2 days. Your first withdrawal you can get 5 days after passing your account. This is why I really recommend prop firm accounts with FundedNext, is because of the amount of profit share you can get from the challenge phase. So if you pay $329, you get a 50K account. the profit share that you would get from the challenge phase, the 15%, would be $750, and you'd also get the full price that you paid for the funded account completely refunded to you. So you've got $750 profit and your money back after you pass a 50k account with FundedNext. It's an absolute amazing deal that just puts FundedNext at one of the best prop firms out there, in my opinion. Stellar Light, you can get a 5k account. That's the cheapest option for $32. That's really generous. 10k account would cost you $59. A 25k account would cost you $139. 50k account would cost you $229. A 100k account would cost you $399. And a 200k account will cost you $798. But keep in mind, you don't get the profit shared option that you did with Stellar 1-Step and Stellar 2-Step. But for the price of these, it's some of the lowest prices for these type of forex accounts. In phase 1, you need to meet a profit target of 8%. In phase 2, you need to meet a profit target of 4%. Your maximum overall loss is 8%, and your maximum daily loss is 4%. And you need to trade for a minimum of 5 days, and you get your first withdrawal 21 days after passing your account. Then we've got the Stellar Instant option. Now, you've got to keep in mind with these instant funding programs that you can get with forex prop firms, they're always going to be a lot more expensive than your average challenge account. And it's not something that I highly recommend, to be completely honest, because you've still got the overall loss rules. So the maximum overall loss for this is 6%. So you can still fail your prop firm challenge quite easily, but you're paying a lot more money up front. So unless you're really comfortable with your trading ability, I wouldn't really recommend the instant funding programs on CFD pairs. There are some futures programs where the instant funding actually makes sense, but really the prices are just for instant funding programs. I don't think are worth it. But obviously, people like to have that option. People want to do it where they don't have to pass the challenge phase. So if you did want to do that, a 5k account would cost you $195. A 10k account would cost you $399, and a 20k account would cost you $780. And the max loss type on this is a trailing drawdown. So even if you were slightly in profit, if you lost 6%, then it doesn't really matter. With other drawdown types, if you went into profit and your maximum overall loss was 6%, just like this one, you would have to go below your initial account balance to fail the account. Whereas with this, it's a trailing drawdown. So even if you had 10k, you got 6% into profit, you're near enough 11k. If you lost that $600, then went back down to 10k, you would still fail the account. So yeah, it's not something that I recommend, but all the other challenge phases on FundedNext are absolutely amazing. I think a lot of the prop firms at the moment are trying to get into the instant funding, obviously, because they can make a lot more money. So yeah, it's completely up to you if you want to do that. I would highly recommend these other free challenges though. This is a new feature I've just seen as I scrolled literally below the challenge accounts. They've got this brand new FundedNext AI assistant. It's in beta at the moment, but any questions that you might have around FundedNext, anything in particular that's not been answered in the FAQs, you can go ahead and ask this FundedNext AI assistant. So with FundedNext, you can trade on these main platforms, either MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, cTrader, and MatchTrader. Now, for a lot of people, what matters more than the actual features that prop firms offer is the trust. How much can you trust this prop firm? And let me be completely honest with you right now. All you got to do is look at the stats, look at the reviews, and you can tell this is one of the best prop firms that's out right now. They've got a 4.6 rating on Trustpilot with 38,000 reviews. That is so hard to do. And then when it comes to the actual accounts that have been opened on FundedNext, there's been near enough 140,000 FundedNext accounts with over 47,000 rewarded traders and $150 million being paid out to all of the customers that have been using it. So to have a proper firm that's paid out over $150 million just goes to show that you can really trust this platform. The spreads on this platform are really low. You can go to this page right here and on the FAQ page, and you can see all the spreads for all these different pairs. You can see for the forex section that they are really low. Obviously, some are a bit higher than others, but really great spreads that are available on this platform. You can also access all the live spread data by logging into these test accounts, either on MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. FundedNext isn't just a lot of hype. They've built real credibility in the forex prop firm space, and their payout speed and all of the other great features that they offer, including profit share, are really unmatched. If you want a reliable prop firm to scale up with, then I highly recommend FundedNext. You can click the link in our description below. To sign up, click the link in our description below. We also have a full in-depth review that goes into even more details about FundedNext. If you want to check that out, if you've got any questions or anything that you're still wondering, go ahead and check that out on our website. And thank you for watching this video. Leave a like if you've enjoyed and subscribe to us for more trading content.